Alright, we're still right here in Gridania. We're going to go down and see what we got to do is speak with the Serpent Honor Guard. And we're picking up right where we left off. Again, last time we started this Envoy. And we're picking right up, right where we just left off. And here's the arrivals attendant. Let him know we're here. Hey, man, I'm here. Ah, you must be the envoy from Limsa Limensa. Welcome to Gridania, sir. The Elder Seed Seer awaits your arrival. So let's go meet the Elder Seed Seer. Alrighty. Hello, Serpent Honor Guard. Greetings, good sir. You are the Limensan envoy, are you not? I've received instructions to assist you. Pray make your way to the city proper and identify yourself to the conjurer at Nofiska's altar. She will admit you to the Lotus Stand, where the Elder Seed Seer awaits. And... oh yeah, we gotta go... wait, from here it's up the stairs, yes. Alright. This is the beginning city if you had started as a Lancer, an Archer, or a Conjurer. And your version of Battaron would have been Mother Mione right here. It's very beautiful. Got some side quests here. Bring up our map. I'll zoom in for you a little bit. So what we're going to do is we got to go to Old Gridania to the Conjurers Guild to talk to him. But I think what we're going to do is we're going to attune to all of these Aetherites here real quick. There's only two in New. Most of them are in Old, which is where we're going. Luckily for you guys, I know this place like the back of my hand. This is my starting city and my main character. I started as a conjurer. And, yeah. This is where our free company that we're in is located. It's right over there in that little building. So that is where the Twin Adders are. Eventually we will pick our grand company. And we can be either Marauder... or, sorry, the Marauders. Maelstrom, which is where we started. Or the Flames, which is going to be in Ul'dah. We have not been to Ul'dah yet, but we will be going there after this section. Or we can be here. We can be the Twin Adders, the Snakes. That is what I am. That's usually what I am. I'll probably switch something different. I may talk to the real-life monkey hero and ask him what he prefers. All the quests and everything are basically the same. It really only affects where, you know, your grand company home is, where you pick up some quests. And then you do get to get some really cool gear from each one, and then it'll be the color, you know. Personally, I think the black and yellow probably would look the best on a... this is the market area, just like we have in Limsa. I'm going to come down here. The closest Aetherite shard is right here at the Leatherworkers Guild, which is in that building. But yeah, I think black and yellow, or the red. Maelstrom could look cool too. Alright, so we got that. Now we're going to go back through here and go by the Lancers Guild. There's a Aetherite there. If I do this correctly, I think I can, yeah, I can end at the Conjurers Guild, which is good because that's where we need to be for the story quest. Oh, look, it's another new person. It's a gladiator. They might be here on the Envoy quest too. There's the Lancers Guild right there. You be a Lancer to become a Dragoon eventually. Also, this is a little ferry boat that'll take you into the East Shroud. So the areas around each one of the cities, the Gridania is the Shroud, the Black Shroud. Ul'dah is Thanalin. And then, of course, Limsa we're at, that's Lenosia. So we're going to come down here. We're going to get Mamito's Amphitheater. This is where most of the seasonal events happen. Either there or the Aft Castle. Very few of them start in Ul'dah, but a couple do. And then after we hit that, we're going to run over here to the Botanist Guild and then down to the Conjurers Guild, which will be the last one we need. And then we have basically the entire the Aethernet set so that we can move around the city a little bit quicker without having to run, because you can't mount in the cities. And we don't have a mount yet, but we will once we get to level 20 quest. And also, This gives you access, just like we have in our city, once you unlock all of them, that you can use the... There's 2 different gates. One's going to take us into southern, and the other one takes us into central, I believe. Not southern. Central and... I don't remember which one the other one takes you. North. No, not north. Yes. Central and north. It'll take you one gate goes to the central shroud, the other one goes to the northern shroud. And the gate that goes to the central shroud, they both put you in the easy areas, and then eventually later we will open up around level 27 the White Wolf Gate, which will take us to central shroud also, but a higher level area of it. So, but it's always important when you get to a new city. There's only 3 of them. Well, no, that's not true. We'll get to the other ones in expansions, but in the base there's only 3. So you may as well take the 5 seconds to hit all these. And you always, every time you go to a place that has a big aetheryte, always attune to it. That way you can teleport back to it. So see, we can teleport to Gridania now anytime we want. If you had to take airships and walk around, that would be horrible. It is raining on us. And this is the Conjurer Guild down here. As you can see, here is the last aetheryte. It should open up everything. It should tell us we have access to the gates. Whatever they're called here, I've forgotten. Yep, you've attuned to all of them. You can now use the Blue Badger Gate, the Yellow Serpent Gate, and the airship landing. There you go. I did not know you could do the airship landing. Is that something? Look at that. I did not know you could do that. That is very helpful. Alright, the Conjurer's Guild is right down there in that little hole. Alright, let's go to the Lotus Stand. You are the Leminson Envoy. Begging your pardon, sir, but I might need to inspect the missive you bear. Well, here it is right here. Verily, this is the seal of the Admiral of Limsa Leminsa. Please come with me.
So you are the Leminson Envoy. And an adventurer besides. The realm owes much to you and yours. On behalf of our fair nation, I bid you welcome. Please. Allow me to introduce myself. I am Khan-e Senna, Elder Seedseer of Gridania, and leader of the Order of the Twin Adder, our nation's grand company. I understand you bear a message from the Admiral.
The Admiral said your feet smell and you need to wash them. Alright, so now we're not voiced anymore. A remembrance service for the fallen of Cartano. To think that 5 years have already come and gone. It seems like only yesterday that the Garlean Emperor attempted to seize all that we hold dear. Rising in resistance, the city-states of Eorzea formed the Grand Companies and joined hands in alliance. But unbeknown to us, the Garleans sought not to best us in battle, but moved instead to enact a terrible plot, the Meteor Project, by which the lesser moon Dalamud was torn down from the heavens to annihilate all life below. In a desperate bid to save the realm from certain destruction, our forces marched to the Cartano Flats, and there were met with the 7th Imperial Legion. More bloody a battle than I've ever seen, and would never wish to see again. Yet the carnage was put to a prelude to the atrocity which followed. For despite our best efforts, Dalamud continued its descent, and from it emerged the elder primal Bahamut, who proceeded to rain fire upon Eorzea. The 7th Imperial Legion was consumed in the blinking of an eye, while our own forces fared little better. That any among us were spared defies explanation. All seemed sure to perish. As the flames converged upon us, I prepared myself for death, only for a brilliant light to envelop me, relieving me of my senses. When I last awoke, Bahamut was gone, and the land, which had but moments before been aflame, now seemed to me a place unknown. Not simply ruined, but changed. Archon Louis Sois may well have been able to shed a light upon these mysteries, but he, like so many, never returned from Cartno. And so we were left with countless questions, and no prospect for an answer. Yet such matters did not long occupy our thoughts, for we had far graver concerns. The calamity, as the devastation wrought by Bahamut has come to be known, laid our nations nigh to waste, and to this day we struggle to rebuild our lives and homes. To compound matters, the beast tribes continue to summon their primals, while the Empire encroaches upon our borders, consolidating its footholds in Eorzea. The outlook, in short, is bleak. In the wake of the calamity, it has been all each nation could do to nurse its own wounds. Yet, if we are to weather the coming storm, we must needs stand united once more. A remembrance service may well present an opportunity to rekindle the spirit of unity with which gave rise to the alliance. I wholeheartedly approve of the Admiral's proposal. The necessary provisions shall be made for a service here in Gridania. You have done the people of Eorzea fine service this day, and I would not put you to further trouble. I shall see that my reply reaches the Admiral anon. You, meanwhile, are bound next for Ul'dah, are you not? Please send the Flame General my regards, and, if you would be so kind, I should appreciate if you would inform him that a pet of mine has been ill-behaved of late, my wolf, to be precise. Needless to say, he must be brought to heel, and I would very much welcome the General's counsel on how this might be achieved. I thank you for coming. May the 12 see you safe to Ul'dah and beyond. This is cool. I can go straight to the airship landing. If this has been a thing for a long time, I'm just didn't know it. But I don't. The thing is after these first little parts of the story, you don't ever use the airship landing anymore. So maybe it's been there, and I just never knew it because I don't need it. All right, we're going to Ul'dah. Oh, you're the monkey hero, the Liminson Envoy. On behalf of the Highwind Skyways, may I say it's an honor to serve you. Will you be flying with us today? Well, of course I will. It's amazing how you said the exact same thing as the other person. It's must be a company thing. And then in Liminson, you just go out here, and here we go. I want to jump it. No, I can't jump it. Let's head out to Ul'dah. Still get a little cutscene, but not quite as grand as the first time you're on an airship, for sure. And not a sunny day either. We're leaving in the storm. Oh my goodness, is it really raining in Ul'dah too? That is so unlike it. We are literally in the desert and we landed in the rain. I wonder if it just keeps the weather from where you just were. Like, because we're still in a cutscene, we're not technically in Ul'dah yet. There's no way it's raining here. Let's look at the weather. We can. Yeah, no way. It's bright and sunny. Okay, I was like, there's no way. Okay, that'd be kind of funny. We're here. No, I know the Flame General awaits. Let me in. Welcome to Ul'dah. We've been expecting you. Flame General Raban will receive you in the fragrant chamber. Please take the lift down hustling strips and speak with Bartholomew at the Royal Promenade. Okay. So I think what we're going to do is, again, we're going to go ahead and get all of our... we're not going to go to Hustling. We're going to go Ruby Road. Because we want to get all of our Aetherites. And we will go back, because there is one right there where we need to be, just like it was before. This is the main area right here. This is the Adventurous Guild, just like... So again, if you started here, you would be starting with Mamodi instead of Baderon or Mother Mione. And they actually have a Aetherite right here at the Adventurers Guild. Their main teleport is over here. Now, of course, I'll show you the map. That you can go out to Central Thanalin there, and if you go this way, it's the other half of the city. This is that area that we just came out of. Or, I'm sorry. That up there, those stairs is where we came out. So here is the big Aetherite. We got to make sure to attune to this so that we can teleport back. And there's one more over here. So this is the Flame Generals. This is where we would be. As you can see, the Flame Generals have like this black, or maybe it's a blue, black, whatever, and a yellow stuff. But this is, if we were to do the Grand Company for Ul'dah, it would be there. Go straight through there to get the Gladiators Guild. And the other side. But we are going all the way down here to the Thaumaturgist Guild first, so we can go ahead and get this Aetherite. These Aetherites are pretty far spread apart. I'll be honest, there's not like a super efficient way to hitting them all without doing a lot of running, but that also makes them very important, because moving around this city without the Aetherites is it's really rough. And what we'll do is we'll just cut down here through the Gladiators Guild, because there is an Aetherite right here. Go into the Colosseum. Alright, where's my Aetherite? It's right around here. That is a Gladiators Guild in there. Here is our Aetherite. And then you will see, we basically are going to go in a circle here and hit all these. So we have the Gladiators Guild. Going upstairs is going to take us to our final destination where we need to be, eventually. We're not going to go up those stairs yet. We are going to come over here to the middle circle. And we're going to go down this way. I think those sounds you're hearing is because we're in a seasonal event. There is, I believe this is the Goldsmith Guild, yep. And then just immediately we're just going around a circle because there are a lot of them. You go from the Goldsmiths Guild, and we come over here and hit the Miners Guild. And then come over here and I believe I think it's the Weavers Guild is the other one in here. Yeah. So you can already tell, because of the way the city is laid out, there are much more Aetherites here. And in Limsa, actually, than there are in Gridania. Gridania just doesn't have nearly as many. I kind of like the way Gridania is laid out a little bit more. This is the market area. Right here, Sapphire Exchange. There didn't used to be one here when the game started. They added it in later. And we're kind of going to go backwards. Because this inner area here, like I said, has an upstairs. Here we go. As you can see, it is now changed. And up here, we have the aetheryte for the... what do they call this? The Chamber of Rule, I guess, right here? Yep. But also, all the way over here, we have the Alchemist Guild. And we are now attuned to everything here. Which means we can use the airship landing, and we can use the Sultana, Gate of Sultana in Western Thanalin, and the Gate of Nald in Central Thanalin. Oh, and the Gate of Thal for Central. That's right, I forgot there's 2 gates there. So yes, lots and lots of different places here. As a matter of fact, I think it's actually quicker to just do this. And go to the Chamber of Rule, where we just were. Instead of running back. Yeah, because... where we need to be. Hey, gentlins. It's right here. The Lamentin Envoy, I presume. Would you be as good to allow me to inspect the missive you bear, sir? My thanks. Here you go. Thanks, Bartholomew. Ah, yes, the Admiral's seal. Please proceed. What's up, Raubon? That hot elf you have with you.
Ah, a guest from Limsa. I thought I smelled stale ale. I won't hold it against you. If you're half the warrior Mervin says, 'tis a wonder you don't reek of dead Sahagin. Welcome to the Sultanate of Ul'dah. I am Rauban al-Din, General of the Immortal Flames. But you did not come all this way to trade formalities.
Cartano. I remember bloody Cartano. Did you know what happened that day, Adventure? We took the field against the Garleans. So my counterparts have educated you. Connie's pet is giving her trouble, is it? Well, she should already know my mind on that subject. Wolves are beyond taming. 'Tis but a matter of time before they bare their teeth. So it was with the Garleans, 50 years ago. No sooner had they learned how to use magitech than they began seizing territory from their neighbors. Led by the legatus Solus Zos Galvus, they swiftly brought other nations of Ilzabad to heel, and so the legatus became an emperor, and his republic an empire. An empire which has set its sights upon Eorzea.
But the conquering emperor is now an old man of 80 winters. His health is failing, and he has no clear successor. Like as not, this is why the Garleans have been quiet of late.
But the 14th Imperial Legion is still entrenched within our borders. And their commander, Legatus Gaius van Baelsar, has long harbored ambitions of conquest. Were he to strike now, I fear we would fall like so many others before us. And not only Ul'dah, but Gridania and Limsa Lominsa as well. For the calamity brought the lot of us to our knees, and we've yet to get up. We've barely have the strength to stand against the beast tribes, never mind the primals they mean to summon. We are a realm divided, Adventure, an alliance in name only. But the wolf cares not for the plight of its prey. The Garlean stir and the Elder Seed Singer would not let it go unnoticed. All other concerns pale in comparison to the Empire, even the beast tribes and their bloody primals. We must stand united once more, that much is clear. And if we're to do so, we must remember the course which loss brought us together. Merwib will have her memorial. We will honor the memory of the fallen. We will remind the people what their brothers and sisters fought and died for.
Shall I inform the Sultana and the Syndicate?
I will speak to Her Grace myself.
Very good, sir.
The Admiral will have my reply anon. My thanks to you, Adventure.
And look, we get a little wind-up airship minion. You can now make use of the airship routes connecting the three nations. Before you board an airship, you must pay the requisite fare in Gil. Alright. Call of the Sea. Bartholomew has informed you that may be something that may be interest of you. Ah, my Lord Envoy. I trust your stay in the Sultanate has been pleasant. Now, if you do not mind me asking, do you perchance have plans to visit Limsa in the near future? If so, I have information that may be of interest to you. I once accompanied the Flame General on an official visit to the seaside city-state, during which time I became acquainted with Baderon, the proprietor of the Drowning Wench. Well, the man sent word just now that he has a job for a capable adventurer. I can think of none with better credentials than you. Baderon would doubtless be pleased were you to offer him your services. I'm coming, Baderon! Is this set as my home point? And I just... Yeah, okay, I could have returned. Whatever. Welcome to the Drowning Wench. Sit wherever you like, mate. I'll be with you in a... Oh, well, if it ain't the one and only monkey hero. I was told a distinguished venturer might be reporting for duty. Fancy that venturer being you, eh? Just so you're fairly warned, though, this ain't no job for the faint of heart. Things are liable to get downright bleeding airy. If you think you're still interested, let me know and I'll fill you in on the details. All these are worse than what I have, so we will take the money. What's up, Baderon? It's probably pirates. This is our first dungeon. Baderon, the proprietor of the Drowning Wench, has need of a capable adventurer. I thank you for taking the time to help me out. Now, I'm sure you're busy, but I'll come straight to the point. Word has it some suspicious-looking buggers have been sneaking in and out of the Sahagin Sea Grot. And I need a trustworthy sort to head up north of Aleport and find out what they're up to. Doesn't sound like much, I know. But since that nasty business over in Swiftperch, folks have been a bit uneasy. Well, I say a bit. 'Tis all they can do not to soil themselves every time the bloody floorboards creak. If you would permit me, Master Baderon, I should be happy to elaborate. Oh, it's Raynor. Well, if it ain't the Chief Yellow Jacket himself. To what do I owe this rare honor, Commodore Raynor? Come to make sure my patrons are behaving, or just thirsty? Neither, in fact. I come to welcome Monkey Hero back to Limsa. It is well that you have returned. Over the course of the past moon, there have been several sightings of an unfamiliar vessel off the coast of Aleport, in the vicinities of the Isles of Umbra. This information came to my attention no more than a few weeks after a squad of my own soldiers had completed a routine patrol of the region, the Sastasha Sea Grot included. Their search revealed little, save that a family of corals had taken up residence in the caves. Nothing to concern us, in short. In light of recent developments, however, it would seem wise to search Sastasha again. But with the Sahagin testing our defenses daily, I'm loath to assign the task to a limited force at my disposal. Our line is stretched as it is. Thus, I sought the service of a competent adventurer to conduct an investigation in our stead. Any aid you can offer in this matter would be greatly appreciated. Absolutely. Then it is settled. Sastasha is located in western Lenosha. For more detailed instructions on how to reach the place, I suggest you consult Melpa, V. Melpa. She can be found at the ferry docks on the lower decks. You heard the man. Good luck to you, lad. Dang it. They met Fisherman's Bottom. Oh, I should have known, because this one takes you to Airport. You hear about Commodore Raynor's investigation? Then you'll want to board the ferry bound for Airport. Once you arrive in western Lenosha, though, you'd best pay a visit to the Hall of Novice before you blunder into Sastasha. The Adventurous Guild runs the hall, and the folks there will prepare you and train you the skills you need to face the dangers undoubtedly waiting for you in the Sea Grot. The hall is on the way to Sastasha, just north of Airport. Head inside, and one of the seasoned adventurers will take you in hand. Best of luck to you, friend. Well, I've already done that, but I guess I have to go there anyway? Yeah, let's take the ferry, why not? Could teleport, but teleport costs me a teleport ticket, so why not just do this? So I didn't realize that they put this in the story. This was not in the story before where it tells you to come up here. But I've already cleared all this. That's how we have all this great gear. So, yeah, we won't have to do this part, which is nice. What's up? Ah, you must be the adventurers of whom the Yellowjacks are, and I heard that you are to brave the depths of Sastasha. The occupants of those caves are ruined to be numerous, and they may be bloodthirsty. No matter the epic tales you would believe, strolling into such a den of savagery alone would be the height of foolishness. No, you shall need companions, and you shall need the training where the Hall of Novice can provide. I strongly suggest you study the fundamentals of group combat before continuing your mission. The smith here oversees the training schedule. Speak with him, and you can register for exercises tailored to your particular field of expertise. I've already done all that, but I guess they didn't recognize me. When you've mastered all that the masters have to teach, then it will be time to head north once more. Report to the Yellow Jacket outside the mouth of Sastasha, and we'll furnish you with details of your duty. Oh no. I'm sorry, Avir. I came as fast as I could. I tried haggling with the merchant, but 2 potions is the best I could get with the money you gave me. I had no idea how expensive they were. These people... oh, man. Okay. Please tell me you're here on Yellow Jacket duty and not some daft sod out for a stroll. I can't take any more blasted waiting. You are... Thank the gods. I assume you already know about the ship been slipping through the Isles of Umbra. We've been out on the lookout for pirate activity ever since the vessel was sighted, thinking a crew of cutthroats might have a den nearby. So when we received word that men of questionable quality had been seen passing in and out of Sashtasha here, we weren't entirely surprised. I've yet to see them for myself, but if this lot belongs to those fishback fancying serpent reavers, well, you can imagine the panic it'll cause. The kidnappings are still fresh in people's minds. Anyway, your task is to poke around in caves and find out exactly who we're dealing with. While you do that, I'll be watching out here. Pray you don't spot any blue face tattoos. Alrighty. So now we have duty support and Sashtasha. Duty support is something new. Here it is right here, so we're going to read this. Enlist the aid of allied players and NPCs alike to solve monsters, solve mysteries, and defeat the mighty boss lurking in the depths. Conquering dungeons is not only a time-honored tradition of adventurers, but it also progresses the main scenario and tests your prowess of a given class or job in a timed environment. Intimidated? Fear not, dear adventurer. For this little guidance, you shall too be clearing dungeons with confidence in no time. Into the depths. 2 ways to adventure. You may challenge a dungeon in 2 different methods, by calling upon the support of trusty NPCs or by pooling your talent with other players, which is, before now, always been the way you had to do it. Be thy best friend or first acquaintance, no matter how you form your party, the trials await will be comparable in difficulty with any experience. No matter how independent and capable you may be in a dungeon, is too mighty to challenge to overcome by one own. By choosing duty support while accessing the entrance to any applicable dungeon, you will summon a balanced team of skilled NPCs to support you on your path to glory. Just don't forget, once you're rich and famous, yes? After choosing to challenge a dungeon with NPCs via duty support, a party that perfectly complements your current job or class will automatically be created for you. All that's left to do is register for duty, and you will be battling monsters in no time. They say a burden shared is a burden halved. And with the duty finder, you can split that burden amongst a team of players who smolder with the same passion for adventure as you. No need to recruit such teammates yourself. The duty finder matching system will automatically group players chosen, challenge, other criteria. Okay, duty finder, continue. Once you have matched with the party, you'll be notified. Okay, look, we know how this works. Cool. No, I understand. All right, so I've never used it, so we're going to try the duty support and see how it goes. Yep, we're going to have, okay, so we have, that's what we get. Let's register for the duty. No waiting, right in there. I believe that the dungeons will take a little bit longer with the NPCs, obviously, than with regular players, but that's okay. And there are a lot of optional dungeons that I will do off on my own. I'll do the side quests. I'll make sure that all the dungeons are open. But for story dungeons, I am going to do them in the videos here. So yeah, so this ought to be interesting. I don't have a whole lot of abilities at this level, but let's go. Read the memo. Captain Ike's likes his wine red. That means that the red button is going to be the good button later. Normally, you know, if you're with a group of people, they're going to pull every last one of these things together and you just kill them in one big group. Obviously, I can't do that here because I can't control the tank, and he'll pull what he wants to pull. So... But it's, you know, I mean, this dungeon, it's not going to be that long anyway. I think the first part is the longest one. It would appear they still have yet to fix the issue where NPCs, the DPS, don't AoE. The tank does, though, at least, so that's good. So what happens if I keep running up? Will they follow me, or they stay back there? Okay, they stay. Okay. Let's see if I can about kill this one while they deal with the other one. Nice. Remember red from earlier, so we hit the red. So let's see if I can force him in there, but I think it's too far away, so I'll just come over here and... leveled up. For purposes of opening everything, map-wise, since this is our first way through. No, I did not have to go here, but... No, there are people here that have been taken. And they have now been rescued. So this, like here, like there's like a bar fight. You just don't engage them. And you come over here and grab this, and you get the fuck out of here. Oh, no. Okay, so my tank decided, fuck it, we're fighting these guys. Okay. I guess we are. Well, this is the optional route. Again, I wasn't planning on killing all those guys. I was planning on just sneaking through, grabbing the chest, but unlocking it on the map. You see I have the mini-map open because you don't do any of this stuff when you normally come through here. You come through here on a second playthrough. But again, on our first playthrough, I kind of want to open up the whole dungeon. So... for map purposes. What's up, guys? Is there no chest in here? Oh, okay. so that should be all the optional areas. Yep, and now we can... Oh, is that all the optional areas? Yes. It is. Pretty sure. Let's go kill the captain. Oh, I don't have limit break on my bar. General. Save all those people. Oh, no, we did miss one. So many little offshoots here. I forgot. There is this one, yep. Just want to get far enough to open it up on the map. Okay, I'm not going to go in there. Wait, no, guys, we don't have to go in there and fight anybody. I don't care about that little treasure chest. And we got the whole mapping because we did those extra things. we're at the end here. Psst, you sully our spawning ground, shore walker. Ooh. Captain Madison didn't have a good time. Alright, so there's mechanics of these bubbles, but usually people just fucking burn down the boss. We're about to find out if we have enough damage with NPCs to do that. I'm going to guess we don't, but we're going to find out. Okay, so the NPCs do not do the mechanics. So we're just going to go ahead and easy peasy. Alright, now it says go back to Batteron. Hello, Batteron. Aye, such a task was on the books, was mined. I'm afraid that ship has already sailed, friend. Ah, might you be the adventurer who accepted the job of investigating Sastasha? Yep, that was me. It would seem that ship has not only sailed, but now returns to harbor. None for the worse for its voyage. A pity. We dragged our boots too long on this one. No matter. The wheel will turn, and our chance will come. You're right, of course. There shall be no rest until we have attained our goal, lofty though it may be. Not a wink of sleep, great leader. Our aim, lest you wonder, is to perform such feats of heroism and will earn us a place in the songs of every alehouse in Eorzea. We mean to write a legend which will inspire adventurers as yet unborn to follow our shining example. Do you have such a goal, large or small? It matters not. Only have a star to reach for, and you will reach higher. Purpose can sustain you through times of hardship. Keep an eye on the prize, and all obstacles will be overcome in time. You would not think to stride into battle unclad, would you? Well, goals are as arms and armor for the spirit. I wish you fortune in your endeavor, sir. Back of that, are we? with your limbs and tail to tell, I'll wager. Fishbacks. And there I was thinking you'd only have to crack a pirate skull or 3. 7 L's. You turn your back for 5 bloody minutes, and the scaly bastard set up shop on your bleeding doorstep. Still, sounds like you left them in pieces, and so I don't suppose they'll be carrying out any whatever mischief they were planning, unless they were planning on feeding themselves to the fauna of Sestasha, of course. Any road, all's well that ends well. Thanks for shedding some light on the mystery. I knew you'd get the job done, lad. You always do. Now, I bet you're dying for a rest, but just in case you're not, I was wondering if you might be interested in taking another job. It so happens that I've had a request from our sister guild in Gridania, see? Seems that the forest folk in need of adventure, then get things done. For them to ask for help like this, you can bet the task will be no skip in a sunny glade. And after the way you dealt with our fishback infestation, I doubt if there's any you can't handle. Give us a shout when you're ready, and I'll lay it out for you. Alrighty, I think that's probably a good place to stop right here. We got, if I'm not mistaken, the next 3 quests are all take you through dungeons. And we will get through those in the next video or 2. But I think that's long enough right now today. So hope you enjoyed some more Tales of Monkey Hero. And take care. We'll see you in the next one.